Hello and welcome to the back nine of round one of the 2025 LWS Open at Idlewild, presented by Dynamic Discs and the Natty. We're out here in Burlington, Kentucky. I'm Erika Stinchcomb.
I'm Madison Walker. We're your two hockeys.
Honk. And this is a track we've gotten to play so many times, and it's just, I think it's fun every time. I'm happy to be in the woods, happy to have some nice weather, happy to get some birdies on the front, but we are going to hit some challenging holes on the back, though a few short ones to start.
Yeah, both Owen and Valerie coming out with a ton of birdies. Macie and Rebecca both keeping it nice and clean, not quite capitalizing on as many birdies as they'd like, and hopefully going to heat up in the back nine. It looks like in the top 10, everyone's shooting right around 1 under par, but it's still pretty tight throughout the entire field.
Hole 10, a shorter tee pad, which we've been asking for years. It's a par 3, only 222 feet. Just kind of a pushing hyzer with a mid-range, I'd say, is the most common play. You got to get some height under it to make sure you get all the way up there. I think we'll kind of see ladies figure this one out as the weekend goes on. We've just never thrown this before. It's usually such a technical tee shot and an ungettable par 3. I do think this one desperately needed a change. And
yeah.
Everyone I've talked to says they're happy that they changed it, but also Cat Merch really not having a good time with that drive.
But looking stellar in that color. Fuchsia.
Pink on pink.
Yeah, fuchsia's working.
Mm-hmm. But I do think I just loved the tee shot on this one. I kind of wish they just brought the pin back like 50 feet instead of a new tee pad, you know?
That's what I was kind of thinking they were going to do. The challenges with coming up with a short tee pad on this fairway are numerous because it's in a kind of a drainage basin area. So you can't build a tee pad anywhere except for where they put it. It does feel a little on the short side, but we are very happy to have a new tee pad.
Yes.
But yeah, I feel like a simple pin placement could have solved some problems, but this is a fun tee shot.
It is.
In the meantime.
It is funny, though, because like what Macie did, classic, just a little bit too short and low. And also, we're seeing some danger. Cat Merch, Macie having trouble, Owen having trouble.
Okay, this is surprising to me.
It's new. We're getting used to it.
Gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
And
Owen really missed, though.
Yeah, and this
rare.
Is not an easy second shot. Okay, Owen's going to make it look easy, but it's not easy. It's funny, a lot of our drives would land there on the old tee pad, and it would be a very difficult second shot.
Right. She's had lots of practice, though, probably.
Yeah, because that was like a really good drive from there.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Rebecca with a nice little floating shot. She's going to be in circle 1.
This one is hard to get enough height under it to find the circle. You see a lot of these just outside the circle looks.
This played...
Ooh,
yay, from Macie. This played as the second easiest hole the day I lost the bet.
good guess.
Half the field got it, though. 20 out of 42
Really?
competitors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feature card maybe making it look a little harder than it is.
Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 competitors parked it.
Cool.
That's a big parked percentage.
Nice.
Yeah, feature card definitely
Flubbing it a little bit.
Showing us all the ways that you can mess up, but likely will not.
A nice putt, though, from Macie to get to 2 down there. Cat Merch, after that big putt, leading the way 4 down through 10.
Hole 11 is the ace hole that you will see scattered throughout social media during Idlewild week. It's only 192 feet, but this gap makes it feel just a teeny bit farther than that. Everyone's kind of ironing out, though, their nice backhand or forehand straight shots. It's very important to try to land as close to the basket as possible because of how elevated it is. If you're past it, it's a scary putt back down towards the very steep drop off. And if you're below it, all of a sudden it feels like the tallest basket you've ever putted on.
Macie looks like she's got something stable, and sure enough, she's going hyzer route. Something I always think looks tempting, but feels crazy.
It does feel crazy to me, too. That gap just isn't that big. but Macie makes it work. This did play as the easiest hole of the day, with 62% of the field birdieing the hole. That's crazy.
Yeah. Valerie definitely getting a little lucky through that left side, but she's pin high. Rebecca with her trusty deputy. That looks so good.
So good. Rebecca's little like two-step run up with no cross.
Yeah.
It will never fail to blow my mind.
Right.
And look how pure it is, though.
So good.
So good.
She loved it for a second. That looked great. It's so fun to have a hole on tour where you can ace run it. We don't really get a lot of chances. Own with a rock 3.
Baby flex.
Valerie from 29 feet.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Great putt.
I like how her putt today is so floaty. Like if she misses the basket at all, which she won't, it won't go far past at all.
Oh, dirty. Yeah, Valerie, I think her putt is looking like a little nose up. I don't know if it's just because the elevated pins.
Yeah.
That one felt kind of like a Jomez to me. I mean, I know she putted really hard, but the center pole looked good.
Yeah.
Own in for the birdie. Macie with this pretty awkward putt.
It's so awkward. You're thinking about that hill, but she makes good on it.
Yeah, and a turkey for Macie. Rebecca connecting on the par putt. Bad break for her. Own and Valerie leading the way here at 4 down.
What's going on, guys? Hold My Bag just launched the greatest disc golf fantasy game in the universe.
Hold My Bag just dropped the best fantasy disc golf game the planet has ever seen.
I want to tell you guys about the newest disc golf fantasy game on the market.
One of my favorite parts is the Hold My Bag. This is something that we started doing, and it's actually a lot of fun.
Hole 12, another challenging par 4, 564 feet. You're usually on a backup on this hole. You're staring this tunnel straight in the face. There's a Mando to the left that you can definitely find. If you throw a backhand that fades out, you can miss it. It's really hard to line yourself up perfectly to any of the small tunnels that lead to the pin. The second shot, I don't know, it's usually incredibly technical. It's hard to get all the way down there, but distance-wise, it is possible. Forehand is a great play, but also there's so much risk if you come in early on the forehand, so it feels a little scary. But I do think it probably gets you to the best spot the most consistently if you have it, and that was perfect for Macie.
A really pretty shot from Valerie.
Who?
Yeah, really great distance management because the Mando is only about 4 feet past that.
Yeah. Pushing that left side a little too hard, and she gets a nice kick, though.
Rebecca not quite coming over that as much as she wants, but this is a conservative play, and she is throwing a lower speed disc, so it's going to work just fine.
See if Owen has any kind of real gap to go for here. A lot of times you end up just chucking it from back there and hoping. And Rebecca...
Oh, she's pinched.
Yeah, you got to be on that right side of that drop zone sign to have the better tunnel, but even that's so narrow. I mean, Rebecca making it work pretty well from there.
Mm-hmm. Valerie
Here's
also.
the actual tunnel. Look how clear it is.
This isn't the tunnel.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
you're right.
right.
It's to the left. It's to the left. Okay.
No, she's
Okay,
in the
you're right,
same
you're right,
spot.
you're right.
Yeah. And unfortunately, going to catch an early tree, making this hole very, very difficult to save par.
This is one of the best drives I've seen.
Yes.
Too bad she couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah, Macie, she specifically brought this hole up and was like, on hole 12, I just don't have that shot, okay? I needed a forehand. I just don't have that backhand putter shot. It was funny.
Okay. Oh no, she got away with one there. She's ashamed. Look at it goes through like the teeniest little gap there around the tree there. Yeah. Little course love for the previous winner of this tournament. Valerie in a really tough spot here. Finds the biggest gap and sends it on a hyzer. That's great. We're going to see two very different styles of approach here. Super clean.
Mm-hmm. Rebecca in a very weird area doing a shot that only Rebecca can do.
Just like a
She's so good at those. She did one during match play too, where me and Nathan both thought she was going to smack her hand on a tree, and then she doesn't hit anything, and it's perfect.
That's crazy. Yeah, she's like a little choppy hyzer, but like pulls her hand back.
Yep.
Wow.
So difficult. Macie gonna chip her third up to the green. And this is what kind of the story of hole 12. You're just scrambling your way to a long putt for par.
Yep. I do think this hole finally looks better. You remember when they first cut it in?
Yeah.
All the wood chips and the mulch and the vines. It actually looks like a real disc golf hole now.
Yeah, and for those of you that have been watching Idlewild coverage for years, it used to be one of the coolest holes ever, but they had to change it because the basket was so close to the next tee pad that it created a bunch of backups just for safety purposes. So
Plus now there's that spectator walkway. It makes sense.
it does make sense.
But yeah, that second shot is still, there's still not really one great way to get there is all.
Yeah,
So par is
especially-
great on this one.
Especially with that tee shot the way that it is. Yeah, 12 is just going to be a little bit of an enigma forever, I think.
Katrina Allen joining the chat at 4 down.
Hole 13, the infamous Y hole. You can throw anything from a mid-range all the way to a distance driver through this gap, and you want to land somewhere right in here, ideally. A lot of players ending up a little bit more straight or right and having to kind of fight their way through this right side to the right of where the drone is flying. If you are a little more left, though, it sets up a nice forehand the route the drone is flying, but you have to throw right at an out-of-bounds creek that runs all the way down the left side and get a little bit of ground play at the very end to get inside the circle and give yourself a putt. It's funny, sometimes this hole can feel so easy, and then other times you're fighting for your life for a triple bogey. So just a perfect woods hole.
It is. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it ever feels easy. I just like the old pin position. I'm going to say it every year. I just thought it was really fun. I liked it a lot better.
Yeah, I kind of like this long one.
Boo.
I know. Sometimes it does feel just wildly easy if you get a good tee shot off, but it just sets up for a perfect forehand.
It does, yeah.
But the rough on the right that you can see Valerie kind of pushing near, can get brutal. Also, one of the themes of Idlewild is if you don't get off the tee, if you hit early, there's this out-of-bounds creek that runs underneath all of this. You can see where the bridges and everything are. And it's kind of a chance of whether or not you land safe or out of bounds, which is...
It's 80% you'll land out of bounds. Rebecca gonna push that left side really hard and find that bubble of inbounds area there.
Yeah, on the coin toss, one side of the coin is definitely heavier.
It's weighted.
It's a weighted coin. But Macie does find safe. She's on the she found the light side of the coin somehow.
And she knows. She knows she got away with one.
And
that's a great second shot,
dude,
though.
that is incredible.
It really is. Huge distance from there.
Valerie going to be too pinched off to try to get all the way to the green. She's throwing right at that creek and wanting kind of just a right angle finish at the end. Oh, man. She finds, I guess, a dead branch.
Extra dead now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, probably going to try to get some ground play here. Oh, man. Overturned a little out of the hand. Both of those are fortunate, though, because they did stay in bounds. Rebecca just going to mess around on the right side.
Why not?
And act like it's huge. No. Impressive to get all the way down there through all that stuff. She makes it look like a wide open gap, and she will be inside the circle to try to save the par.
Oof. Macie's struggling with that third shot. Hits the ground pretty early.
Pretty wild reaction as well.
Owen with a patent pending backhand. Nice upshot. Nice and clean.
Yeah, claim it. That's a hard one.
It is.
Valerie going to try to work through that right side as well.
And she's up there nicely. This has got to be either the hardest. No, it's got to be the hardest hole in the course. I'm trying to think of one.
It is.
The other. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the most difficult hole. Wait, that surprises me.
That's what I'm saying.
I
don't that was my next guess. Yeah. No, dude, this one's hard.
There's only 4 birdies?
Yeah.
Well, I was one of them.
Oh, so easy. I love this hole.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it feels easy. Oh, and another.
Okay, I see.
A couple people on my card, everyone was putting on my card. So it was just, it looked easy.
Just looked easy.
Yeah, everyone was making it
Everyone else looked like this.
That's funny. Yeah, it averaged at 3/4 of a stroke over par. Only 8 competitors got to circle 2 in regulation. Wow.
And 4 were on your card.
Yeah. Over half the field with a bogey or worse. Okay. Hole 13's really hard.
Wow, Rebecca deep in the string of gray.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
It looks like there's been an error.
Hole 14, another very difficult par 4, 556 feet. You got to go through this gap that's 10 or 12 feet maybe. I like a forehand, backhand can work too. You don't want to push too deep, although that's better than short. If you can curve around to the right, you're usually sitting in a spot where you can maybe attack, but honestly, there's so many trees in the way, you'll never take the same gap twice. It feels like a winding creek surrounds the green, and so it can be pretty dangerous to go for it. It's so easy to miss the gap and just be in a hardcore scramble mode so early on in the hole. Kind of with the classic forehand, I don't fully want to call it a mistake, but you do see a lot of them end up on this right side, although most of them usually don't roll so far. She'll be pretty blocked, though, I think.
They don't get the extra 40 foot.
I think
down fairway roll away.
I don't think it'll help her that much.
No. Rebecca.
Whoa.
Huh. She did this in the match play. Is this the game plan? Is there a gap
Did
over
she really
there?
do that same thing?
No, the exact same thing.
Huh. It doesn't look like a gap. Ooh. That's definitely early from Macie.
Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, and she manages to get, oh no, there's one tree that blocks right if you make past that, make it through the gap and turn right immediately. She gets through that one, and I think that was like kind of a friendly little kick back towards the fairway.
Macie scrambling for her life. A bogey save here would be impressive, and now I think that's even off the table.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
She could maybe bogey with a really good shot here.
Oh, she could definitely bogey.
Yeah. I think par off the table.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Oh, wow. What a shot. Uh-oh.
Did she go out of bounds?
She's
No.
oot.
She went that far
That's
on
crazy.
that shot.
That was a standstill. Insane.
Valerie pinched.
Should I have a kid? Will I throw forehands better?
Yeah, that's got to be it.
That's it, right?
Valerie does a good job working her way down the fairway. She'll be pinched to the right a little bit. It can be more closed off over there, but there's a lot of gaps. So far.
Yeah, that was a fancy little roll. She's going to kick to the right. Still has some work left to do for the par. Rebecca getting through everything on her drive. This is what I mean. Even an amazing drive, and you're not really rewarded with a clear gap very often. But a good shot.
Yeah, Rebecca going to do something that most players are not doing, and that is finding the circle or even circle 2. That's just not common on this hole. Yeah, let's watch it again. She's going to go through all the branches. It checks up so nicely.
Her eyes are just so wide. That's funny.
That's awesome. Rebecca, one of only 4 competitors to get to circle 2. I think she might even be in circle 1.
Pretty approach shot from Valerie. Squeaky clean.
This played as a tie for the second most difficult hole of the day.
Macie, long look for bogey after that OB stroke.
Man, where's she?
Sit
No
down.
way. No way.
Gonna find that ditch. That can make for some awkward putting.
Did that stay in bounds?
It did. It's just in that ditch that's like, what, 8 inches across and 6 inches down?
Yes, Rebecca.
Ooh, girl.
Focus face on. Takes advantage.
Tired of that error message on the bottom of the screen.
I know. What a one to get as your first birdie in a while.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, man. And Macie is just going to stack them up on 14 here. That can happen so fast, especially 13 and 14.
Yeah,
It
two
doesn't feel
brutal
like
holes to have next to each other.
It stinks because it doesn't feel like she really threw the disc that bad, and she's walking away with a triple bogey, and that is just the story of Idlewild.
It does stink.
It stinks really bad.
What a birdie, though, from Rebecca Cox.
So cool. I really do wonder how many times she's played this course. Like, she's probably taken that exact line.
Thousands. No. Hundreds, though. I bet.
Yep. Here is hole 15. This uphill tee shot only requires about 300 feet of distance, but if you can get a little bit farther, it makes the second shot way easier. This gap is pretty narrow, but it's one that most competitors feel comfortable working their way through. You see backhand turnovers, you see forehands. To get up to this nice green that's got a little bit of trees on the left side. If you come in short, you're pretty much wide open putting. One of the easier holes of the day. This one always has a ton of birdies. Let's watch Sarah Hokum. Nice forehand up the hill. That's so clean. Dead center.
And this does set up well for a sidearm on the second, but it does take some good power with that uphill run-up.
Oh, man, she gets tangled up on one of the couple guardian trees that you want to avoid. Coming off a double bogey. Boom.
Really pure putt there from circle 2 for Sarah Hokum.
Still dealing with a foot injury, fresh off getting her tonsils taken out, and she is out here getting birdies.
Birdieing. Rebecca up first. Love how much height she gets on this one. That's going to be a great shot. Just a touch to the left, but she'll have some stuff to work with.
I like how Rebecca's so comfortable putting the height on her disc, because that's where you can really start finding the rough, and she still just throws those pretty shots.
Yeah, this is way more of what you see, just straight into the dirt patch, barely over the hill. You can still birdie, but it just feels a whole lot safer.
Mm-hmm.
Valerie also giving it some height. Very pretty shot. Macie, after a couple rough holes, going to be really low on that one. Pops up to the top of the hill, though. This is a big forehand from back here.
She's got it, though.
She sure does.
Wow.
Oh, same tree.
Man.
The forehand guardian, we
is-
call that tree.
Yeah, this is where it starts getting frustrating. This is where you really have to put your thinking cap on or take it off, depending on what type of player you are.
I like that. Own definitely thinking cap off, generally.
Yeah.
In the best way. Sees the shot, nails the shot, birdies the hole. And a solid approach from Valerie, finds the circle.
Yeah, so pure. Here's Rebecca pinched off, having to go forehand. And doesn't quite get the finish, but she's still going to find circle one.
Yeah, big tee shot.
Oh, my goodness. Macie so close to converting.
What does she need to do with her thinking cap, you think?
She definitely needs to take it off.
Rebecca low on her birdie bid. Let's see if Valerie can get this one. You know it.
Wow.
It is extra floaty today.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
This, I think I said already, was the third easiest hole. 20 birdies out of 42 competitors. This feels kind of like a musket.
Or
But
you
it
could just be
doesn't
happy
always-
with par too.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
doesn't always work out.
I feel like this one always get. I like drive great. Second shot always gets me for some reason.
This one played
I
as
just like leave it a little short.
Yeah, this one played as the easiest hole last year.
Oh, you're right.
A couple rounds.
Yeah, pretty sure I still felt bad about it then.
Own tied at
Oh.
the top, 5 down with Allie Smith.
Hole 16, our longest par 5 of the day, 969 feet. First tee shot, you want to get up and over the hill. It's the first time you've really gotten to open up since maybe hole 1 off the drive. Second shot, if you can get to the top of this hill, that's kind of the most common landing zone, but big arms might get a ways down the hill and even find the green on their third shot. This is a difficult birdie, though it is obtainable. A lot of ladies playing this one for par because you have the OB that lines left and right, and an OB stroke is almost impossible to save par from. Another little creek that winds around the green can make for some difficult approach shots. Distance is a huge advantage here.
Yeah, the tee shot is pretty straightforward, but this second shot is so intimidating.
It is. You see a lot of ladies do what Katrina's doing and kind of aim towards that right side corner bush that's out of bounds and fade towards the middle. That's well done.
Yeah, and take some off as
Yes.
well.
And then this one's kind of fun, though. You see a lot of ladies just really sending this. There's a lot of room. The OB kind of opens up on both sides.
And it's hard to tell if Katrina was going for the green at that point, but she ends up in a spot that's safe and putting. Nice.
Great putt.
From circle 2. Yeah, it's some players just go for it. They send it, but it's so hard to check up on this AstroTurf green. I hear from locals that the play is to just throw it as hard as you can at the hill, and a lot of times it'll roll back down and bounce.
Funny.
I
Yeah.
prefer like a layup play and then try to make a long putt.
Yeah.
Just depends.
But it's just so hard if the shot is blind to
Yeah.
have that much control. So I don't know. I like a big send it on the third. Own in a good spot there. Usually this hole is really windy and challenging. It was nice to play it in good conditions. Some nice distance from Valerie and Own. Rebecca kind of pushing that left side OB. Yep.
Yeah, there was a little wind on this hole, but it was a left to right tailwind, and you couldn't quite feel it until you got out and away from this tee pad.
Yeah, I only felt it on the final shot, personally. And Macie taking a little off there, just making sure she's safe.
You can see those little flags on the right side working.
And this is, I think, a classic second shot landing zone where you aim towards that right side and then maybe you don't fade quite as much as you'd actually like to, but it sets up nicely for a sidearm from there. Owen with really good trust on that one.
Yeah, great distance control. I really don't like being on the left side of the fairway here. It's the worst.
Yeah, I hate it.
Oh, no.
I'd rather be OB right any day.
Oh, that's going to check up, though. Some tall grass in that area. It's very friendly.
But I think the approach from that side is also a little awkward.
True.
Ooh, nice.
I like Valerie's extra follow through.
Just make sure it
I'm
turns.
just going to keep going to the right.
Yeah.
And here's Owen going to show us that forehand that Erika was talking about.
Yeah, it's a fun shot.
A lot more height than I was expecting.
And she gets way down there, I think, finding circle 2. I like the forehand because it's usually going to dig and give you that short side look.
Yep.
A lot of times that backhand gets squirrely down there.
Macie also just a nice safe shot, not trying to get too aggressive here. Rebecca going to work the backhand. She's probably thrown this shot so many times.
Stressful to be doing it for par, though.
Mm-hmm.
Nice looking shot. She's calling for it to get down.
Great. Yeah, that OB line comes up very fast on the left side. Most competitors trying to just get somewhere over to the right. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, friendly branch.
Yeah, that was a good hit there. Valerie going to have a long look.
She's going to have one of the best, most wide open putts as well. It looks like Macie might have some branches in the way. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that leaf definitely helped her. Definitely helped her.
Yes. The trees are feeling friendly on hole 16.
Yes, let's see this again. Let's see how much it redirects. Yeah.
Only little.
I mean, she was missing without it. Come on.
She was. I like that she hits the back side of the cage.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Love
Heck
it.
yeah. What a birdie. Owen and birdie land.
She deserved it. She played the hole well.
Yeah. Owen with some trees in the way, but it doesn't matter.
Buttery smooth.
Oh, I forgot. Macie told me that Owen was like, they were about the same. And she was like, you go first and make it, then I'll go and make it.
Wait, Owen said that to Macie?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
And they did it.
That is so cute.
Yep.
My heart is so warm.
And Macie was like, I don't know. And she's like, just do it.
That's funny.
Rebecca's on the side like, okay, I have a long putt too. Like,
hey,
what the heck, guys?
Where's my hug? Oh my gosh. Everyone hug. Everyone hug.
Yes. Not one to be big putted, Rebecca Cox.
Wow, what a showing from feature card here.
Okay, this is crazy. That was 3 birdies. Okay, there's only 7.
Par for Rebecca.
Oh, okay.
Par save. I mean, she's
nice
OB.
par save.
Yeah.
Oh wow, she went OB. Dang, that's so
hard
impressive.
to do. Yes. And Valerie for birdie.
Come on.
Dang. But what were you saying?
There was only 7 birdies, so just impressive that all 3 of them got there in 4 shots.
Yes.
Because this is
right
a hard
there,
one
too.
to birdie. Yeah.
Sure is. It's long.
Showing us why they are featured. Shout out to Chandler Ray for parking the hole.
Yeah,
That's
I was
impressive.
on her card.
Really?
It was crazy. She had 2 huge shots and then threw, I think, a berg on the upshot and
Cool.
just squeaked over the short side and was in the bullseye.
Here is the legendary hole 17. There's not really one good game plan necessarily. I think the safest play is to chip a forehand through here and try to land in this area on the right side. And then maybe try to hit a long putt, but the OB comes up so quick behind the basket that that's not necessarily a gimme game plan for birdie. A lot of players just throw a backhand or a distance forehand as far as they can and hope they land in bounds. If not, it's a pretty simple putt as long as you go OB near the basket. We'll just see what everyone's working with here. Hokum is going to work that right side play. She's going to flirt with the OB, but that's what you got to do if you want to have the birdie putt.
The forehand's nice. It has a little bit bigger of a bailout zone on this right side.
Definitely. And what a step putt from Sarah Hokum.
Yeah, she's hitting some big ones here on this backstretch. You gotta take her to 2 down. Owen gonna show us the sidearm as well. She can't flex it too much. And she knows it. She doesn't need to.
Oh, I think Owen was going for it.
It seems like it. It's hard to say.
It is hard to say.
I do feel like this is one where you just hit your initial gap
Yep.
on the line you want. And
Yep.
you kind of just hope you don't trickle into that creek.
Yep. Macie doing the same thing. But, oh man, I was hoping she was going to be safe.
That was such a clean looking shot too. Bummer to drop so short.
Rebecca definitely going for it here.
Yeah, the backhand is definitely, I think, the better way to find the green than the forehand.
Oh man, she's
Dang.
going to ramp off that AstroTurf. She'll be inside the circle though. Cool.
Ooh.
Valerie just a bit late on the release. She's also going to find out of bounds. And this is the worst place to be. I was somewhere in this area. It's such a sketchy little approach shot.
It really is. Look at her. Did you see her stance? Her feet were fully together.
Yeah. And look at where she's forced to try to throw. I decided to just go for it again and take it where it goes out of bounds because it's like,
Yeah. It's hard to land it anywhere safe.
yeah. Macie's going to try to just chip one up and trust on herself making that putt.
Valerie throwing 4 here. Crazy how quickly they stack. And there's some work left for her to do from there even. Macie outside the circle trying to save that bogey.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
she's on now.
That's a scary putt. That was so confident. So good.
No leafs needed. I take back everything I said.
Yeah. Here's Own trying to get that circle 3. Yep. There were only 7 birdies on this hole, and I bet most of the pars are with an OB stroke.
Yeah, at least, I bet there's at least like 10 or 12 OB pars.
This was nice, Rebecca. This was the most OB'd hole of the day. Out of 42 competitors, there were 27
Oof.
OB strokes. And that's just the nature of 17. Yes, Valerie. Sketchy little shot to save double bogey. There were only 7 birdies and only 2 players parked it, Stacy Ronsley and Jennifer Smiley. And that is very fun to do.
Owen leading the way, 6 down. Allie Smith right behind her at 5. Katrina at 4. And wrapping it up, hole 18, another scoreable par 5. We love those out here. 650 feet. If you can get to the top of this hill, you see a lot of placement shots there. That's great. If you can get farther, that's even better, of course, but it's really hard to land in the middle if you do go farther. You see a lot of scrambling, particularly from the left side, which is friendlier. Second shot, if you can get out into the open, you are thrilled. And then these 2 big trees can really catch you coming in, so you got to watch your height and angle. Definitely one you are thinking like, yeah, let's finish it up with a birdie. We can do this.
Let's watch Stacy Ronsley. Wow, she's going huge.
Huge. And when it pays off, it really pays off.
Like how she looks like guilty or something. She's got to be going for it. She's got big distance.
And we do see eagles here.
Oh, where I lost
She's
her.
going to be, I think, just outside circle 2 to the right.
In the rough.
Yeah, she's got a good forehand, though.
No way.
And she's known for throwing these in.
No way, dude.
Wow. Cool eagle finish to get back to even par.
I like that it's a blind eagle. She's like looking at her competitors like, did it go in?
Literally all we saw was her legs.
Really?
From the pin.
She probably couldn't even see any metal.
Here's the more conservative layup play to the middle. That's perfect. This is just the birdie play, obviously. Still not an easy shot from here.
Mm-mm. Beautiful hyzer flip forehand. This is scary too because if you get too much finish, look at that rough that
Horrible.
Sarah's checking up right before. It is so bad.
Look at it. It's just so dark in there.
What a way to play the hole. She's doing it like no one else does.
Classic Sarah Hokum.
Yep. I'm doing it really well.
Looks like she's going to find the bullseye to move to 3 down.
Sweet.
Yeah, what a finish.
3 down through the last 4. So good. Let's see what Owen's game plan is. Oh.
Yeah, I saw her notebook. She showed it to me. It says shank right. Yeah. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Hope
She's
to
6 down.
filter through. Yeah.
She's doing great. But yeah, that's why it's so risky to add a little bit of power to this tee shot. Rebecca going huge and going to be on that friendlier left side. That's great.
Macie also going huge here. So aggressive off the tee. Love to see it.
Nice pure line from Macie.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like Valerie also has something a bit faster in her hand to go big off the tee here. She's trying to flip something up. And that's a pretty common error. Ooh. Ooh. No, it's bad now. Oh, it's good.
No.
Ooh.
It's good. It's now
Now it's
not
bad.
good. What?
Ooh, now it's, yeah, it's okay.
They might have a hard time finding that. And here's Owen.
What a recovery.
Yeah, what a good patent pending. Such a hard shot. Nice. Okay, nice.
That was great. Whoa, Valerie having to go backwards. Really tricky angle.
That's so impressive.
Yeah,
So impressive.
from where her body was facing to where she released it, insane.
And she had another disc in her hand. Ow! Ow!
That's not how you like to throw? That is wild.
No.
Yeah, one of those tricky inside gap, outside gap kind of a thing, and neither's very good.
Yep. Rebecca a little bit more lined up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's so good. Checking up just before the branches. She's freaking parked for eagle.
Ellen was like, sorry, I didn't hug you earlier. What a shot.
I like that she just attacks here. Just
Might as well.
sends it.
And I mean, that's going to get her to 2 down. I love this as a finishing hole.
Me too. It's cool that we play in the woods the whole time and everyone gets to watch you finish too. Like nice for spectators, nice for everybody. Macie gonna come up just a little bit short. She might have some putting troubles being on the short side of that big guardian tree. Owen keeping it nice and low.
And what a scramble birdie from Owen. That right side is tough to get out of.
Yeah, and that even just that last shot that she threw it's hard not to put it too low into the grass. It's super good.
And Valerie a little too high, and that tree will always knock it down.
Here's the classic knee putt on 18's green. And, oh, man. And that's like the fourth putt from Macie that's just coming up a little bit on the left side. So, yeah, there was 11 birdies on hole 18. 16 competitors getting to circle one in regulation. There were 2 eagles.
We saw 'em both.
We got to watch them both.
And Rebecca, nice clean back nine, getting the 1 eagle and birdie to move under par. So hard to stay in it when it feels like things aren't quite going your way out there.
Look at Owen's back nine, 4 down.
Wow.
So impressive.
Defending champ leading the way, 2 strokes over Katrina Allen and Allie Smith. Sarah Hokum going to round out the lead card with a 3 down tomorrow.
Yeah, Allie Smith was on my card today, and she had just the most perfect, boring looking round, which is exactly what you want at Idlewild. Nothing too crazy. More than ever this year, we have so many people shooting under par. It used to be even par was like chase card.
Right.
And now we've got
Now
just
it's
everybody.
15.
Yeah, everybody in the top 20 is around even par. So yeah, really nice day out at Idlewild Disc Golf Course. We have 2 more rounds. This is a 3-day event.
Feels like it's going to be over in a blink of an eye. We've been doing so many 4+ day events.
Majors, Elite Plus, you name it. So there's only a little bit of time to hang out with us. You better come.
Hurry. Also subscribe to Jomez's YouTube channel. Quick.
Hurry, quick. Don't even think about it. But no, thanks for hanging. Thanks again to the Founders Club. Thanks for joining us on our journey. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the 2 hotkeys.
Honk.
Honk.
Watch your body and I feel that sunshine. Get up on my body, know it truly I feel fine. Get to watch your body and I feel that sunshine. Get up on my body, know it truly